every time Oz was backed up against the corner, he used his talk no jutsu to get himself out of it.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to Redacted Show. I'm your host, Feek, with my co-host, my other host.
It's your co-host, DanDaDan, in the building. Shout out to episode 85. 85 in the building. Road to 100. We have a lot to talk about today. Also, thank you guys. Before we get into that, some housekeeping stuff. Please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on the podcast, on the YouTube channel, and all listening platforms. Follow us on social media at The Redacted Show. Please go sub to the podcast feed on all listening platforms and continue to support our IG Reels. We just had one post the other day with the Play for Keys pod on our collab episode 84.
85.
Different. Yeah, this is 86, yeah.
All good.
All the numbers are just blurring together. But our last collab episode with the Play for Keys pod, talking about different movie trilogies that aren't really trilogies but should be trilogies. So make sure you guys share those, and also tell your friends and family about this show. If you know you have someone in your corner that wants to hear niggas talk about anime nigga shit, then they have a show for that. They have a platform. So with that being said, before we get into any of our topics, we do want to start off the show kind of on a sad note. Just remembering actor Tony Todd, who played a lot of really good roles. I know one of his most notable ones were in like all the Final Destination movies. He was Candyman, and he voice acted a lot of different characters. As I'm looking that up right now,
but, I know he did Venom, one notable character.
Yeah, he did him. He was also in the Night of the Living Dead remake. I think it was Crow. I'm trying to remember like voice acting stuff he did. Oh, he did Venom in the Spider-Man game?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, he was Zoom in the Flash. He was Revenge of the Fallen. He was in
Revenge of the Fallen
as the Fallen.
Mm-hmm.
And he was also Darkseid in the animated movies. He was a lot of stuff. He's up there with like Keith. What's his name? Oh my gosh. He voice acted Spawn.
Oh,
I was about to say Keith Sweat. Keith David.
Yeah. Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat is crazy. But he's definitely up there with like very notable voice actors and just actors in general. He's played like a lot of different characters that has like his voice is the same in every movie, but it has range. You know what I'm saying? Like he may still be the same person, but or in terms of tonally, but he can play whatever. And that voice is iconic. It's captures the whole room and the whole show or movie. But on some of the stuff I remember him for is definitely Candyman and the Final Destination movies. Those were crazy.
Yeah.
When that nigga showed up, he was like, "Yeah, you're dead."
He said, "Oh no."
What would you say was some of your favorite Tony Todd, projects or movie shows he was in?
I say definitely Spawn, because I feel like that Spawn voice.
Did he?
I mean, not Spawn. I'm tripping.
But that's Keith David. He's not a real fan.
I'm not, bro. I'm not. I'll say Candyman for sure, just because that whole, like, to this day, I won't say Candyman that many times, because who knows? Look, we already said it twice. I'm not saying it again, because who knows what will happen.
Yeah, I'm not trying to find out. But yeah, rest in peace to him. And that being out the way, I'm gonna go ahead and get into our main topic. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, different movies that have come out. First being getting back into the anime space. DanDaDan or DanDaDan. This is some like really good shit going on right now. So far, it's the first 7 episodes are out.
Correct.
At the time of this recording. Um, we're not gonna go each play by play. Just kind of talk about what we like, what we see from each character. The animation, get out the way, is like very clean. It hasn't had any drop off from like, I'm not gonna name shows. Uzumaki, Blue Lock.
I was about to say that the niggas kicking the ball. Oh man.
But yeah, DanDaDan animation is great. Also, I watch. Are you watching it dubbed or subbed?
I am watching it dubbed, and I will say that DanDaDan, however you want to say it, that's I said sub, I mean dub. Watching it dubbed.
Dub.
Okay. My mind all over the place. But that DanDaDan dub, it is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been listening to it. I've been like, this might be like top, at least to all dubs I've heard, this might be like top 5 for me. Because it sounds so smooth. It doesn't seem like any voicing is forced. I think that's just a testament to, I don't know who the individual are that's dubbing them. I did not look up their name, so that's my bad. But I think that's a testament to their acting skills, because they're doing great.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm also watching it dubbed as well, just so I can, multitask while I'm watching the show. But the dub acting is really good. I do want to give it a chance sub, because I feel like I agree in terms of it's good dubbed, but I just want to see like their reactions in sub, because I feel like it's played up even more.
Oh, like the overreactions and everything.
Voice actor and Japanese voice acting context, especially that one episode where what's her name? The pink girl, the pink hair. She's like, "Oh, I'm just so pretty, and I was destined for greatness because I'm just the prettiest girl." I could only imagine that in a Japanese woman's voice. Just pisses me off even more. But so far, we have the 2 main characters, Okarun and Miss
Ayase.
Miss Ayase. And one is all pretty much based in the UFOs, the aliens lore, all that, and the other is pretty much based in, or like kind of heavily tied
influenced
into the
by
spiritual
ghosts.
realm and ghost and all that stuff. And neither of them before meeting each other believed the opposite. Like, one didn't believe aliens exist and the other didn't believe in ghosts. So they kind of put their theories to the test. Both went into a haunted tunnel and a haunted abandoned tunnel at a, I guess, abandoned building where aliens are supposed to be showing up. And that scene was crazy.
Which one?
Where she was about, like, when them aliens was about to like
do that to her.
That shit. I'm like, what am I watching right now?
I'm not gonna lie. I saw it. No, when they were like, everybody on our planet are males. We need to reproduce with you. I said, hey, yo. Bro, and then when Okaru was in the tunnel, and then Turbo Granny pulled up and she was like, give me your dog.
I'm like, what kind of freak ass grandma?
That nigga was moving.
Also, the amount of times this nigga's nuts get take, I'm like, dude, you need an air tag on that shit. Like, this is like his third. At this point, this nigga will never have his nuts or his junks, his whole package.
Everything.
Before he didn't have anything. Then now, I guess he has his member, but just not.
He missing his balls, bro.
Yeah, missing the sack.
bro.
which for some reason are covered in gold.
Yeah,
Gold encrusted.
Could you imagine?
Man,
Imagine you wake up with some gold.
I'm not gonna lie, that's hard as hell. I
Nigga.
wear invisible pants just to show that shit off. It's just jokes, guys. It's just jokes. Not really.
Nah.
But,
Another funny thing was when Ira, the pink haired girl, when she was talking about Messiah saying, she was like, well, first when the episode started off and it was like, yeah, somebody's spreading a dirty rumor about you, and I openly got mad.
I was like, damn, what she do?
Bro. And then when they showed her on the bench, she said, yeah, I started a rumor about her because that bitch. She said that bitch is a slut. I said, hey, yo.
Dude, Warren got one boyfriend, and now she just a hoe.
Bro. I did not expect that in that dub, bro. I burst out laughing.
I didn't either. That was hilarious. I was like, damn. Especially the episode before where Messiah say dropped that fucking shit on her.
Yeah, that pan or whatever it was.
She deserved it though, because she was just like, yeah, like guys just flaunt all over me. Like he couldn't help himself.
Yeah,
like,
she was like, what'd she say? She was like, that's the pretty. She was like, he's probably never talked to a pretty girl before. I said,
yeah.
I said, get off my screen, you witch.
Like,
but the crazy thing is that next episode, I said, I'm so sorry. I said, I'm sorry. I said this stuff about you.
I feel bad.
Yeah. And I'll say one thing about DanDaDan so far is it's given me that feeling and that like itch when I watch that JJK gave me, as well as almost, I won't lie, almost the same as when I was watching Attack on Titan.
That's high words coming from you.
So far, this has been one of them ones. Like after every episode, I read the chapter, bro, because I'm rereading what I just watched because I just want more, but I don't want to get ahead.
Okay.
So I have high praise for it so far. We'll see. So these 7 episodes been out. It's been really good. Turbo Granny, hilarious.
Turbo Granny is hilarious. But before she kind of turned into that cat, I was like, can she just go away? Like, get on somewhere. Like, please, get rid of Turbo. Now, I feel like they dragged that a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's funny now that she's like the disgruntled, kind of like old helper now. Like, she can't do shit, so she's just like, well, yeah, I mean, y'all got to keep me around or else such and such ain't going to have his balls back.
Bro, the little side eye she be giving people.
Yeah.
She be.
No, especially when she was in old boy backpack and she was just walking around fucking shit. And she took somebody's phone.
Yeah, she took Messiah Say's friend, the
yes.
I forgot how. I just know she's darker. She took the darker girl's phone.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm like, damn, she's definitely looking for that.
She said, call 911. She said, the girl's already dead.
I'm like, there's no saving her.
Oh, man.
So you said you haven't read ahead, so you're kind of just everything is new to you. Like you're just taking it all in.
I'm not reading ahead. I know when this season I'm going to want to, but I'm a hold myself back. I'm gonna try not to.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna try not to.
No, but I'm really enjoying DanDaDan. Definitely the only anime I'm watching right now.
The same.
At the time, it was this and My Hero, but since My Hero is ending, I need to stop bullshitting and just catch up on One Piece. It's not like I got that many episodes left to catch up on. Maybe like 100 or something. This, especially with this hiatus.
When you what was the last episode you watched?
Last episode I saw was the it's still Wano. I saw when he beat Kaido. So pretty much the start of that, I guess, epilogue. Like the sun's out, the Onagashi, whatever, that his castle fell.
Yeah. Oh, you
punched him out the sky. Huh?
You caught up, bro. Egghead, not that much has happened in Egghead.
Yeah, I didn't really think so. I mean, outside, I just been seeing like clips of like live ass fights, and I just want to see that.
Oh yeah, like
that when Kid gets bum rushed by fucking Shanks, and the
Law.
Yeah, Law versus Blackbeard, and then
Garp.
Okaiji. Yeah, Garp versus Okaiji. That probably was sad.
Ooh, I still haven't watched that episode. I
haven't watched it either, but I've just seen clips. I'm like, God damn, these niggas boxing.
No, they was throwing them hoes.
Boxing. But with that being said, oh yeah, this definitely gets the redacted stamp of approval, and we will continue to talk about this. Probably we'll talk about it again when the series ends. I don't know how many episodes it's supposed to be.
Either I think it'll be more than 12. I feel like it might be like a 18 to 24, but I could be wrong, and it may only be 12. So, but I feel like it'll be more than 12 with how it's already 7 episodes. Like I feel like they can't stop yet.
Yeah, I feel like it happens so bad. I'm like, damn, I feel like I just started watching this. I mean, I did, but yeah, I've been watching it weekly. And the new episode come out tomorrow or no?
Thursdays.
But yeah, definitely excited for that. Because I was gonna watch Blue Lock, but after seeing like clips of people shitting on these, have you been watching it?
I haven't watched it, but apparently a good episode just dropped. Apparently, I haven't seen any video. I just seen pictures, and somebody was like,
apparently it's just been pictures, it's moving pictures going on. So you ain't missing shit else. That's really why I ain't been watching it. Cause I'm like, I'm not wasting time. And plus, that's something I want to watch with Ijoma, but I haven't really brought up to it because I'm not really pressed to watch that. Really, and plus, Love Was Blind was going on, so we were catching up on that on top of Agatha all along. So I'm like, we're not watching this now. We might later on, or if she just be like, Dan, I don't care, you can watch it. But yeah. That being said, there was a movie that came out earlier this. Was it this? No, it was last month.
Which one?
Like end of Venom, The Last Dance.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
No. Have you?
Yes.
Oh, shit. You know what's crazy? I was supposed to go watch it. We can still talk about it. Okay. I was supposed to go watch it. Like yesterday. I didn't go. And I was thinking about watching it today. I didn't go.
We were fishing.
Yeah.
I made the right choice, actually. That's definitely a matinee movie.
Okay. So I might watch it tomorrow.
It's another. Well, you if you have questions, ask them to me. And
okay.
And DanDaDan will answer.
Don't spoil it all.
I would not.
I still want to be surprised. But this is my first question. Is it better than Madam Web?
Yes.
Okay. Because I seen somebody on I think TikTok or Twitter, they was like, this is worse than Madam Web. I said,
that's hate. That's hate. That's just rage bait. That's literally just a rage bait comment.
Okay.
It is better. It is. Madam Web is the worst comic book movie ever made. Craven might give it a run for his money, but that is the worst comic book movie ever made. Nothing can stop that. You could argue probably been Batgirl, but Warner Brothers saw the future and was like, "This is gonna be an even worse movie, and we can get a tax write-off." Throw that shit in the garbage. Garbage.
Oh
But
man.
I'm not gonna spoil it.
Okay.
But my initial thoughts, um, it is definitely a. We talked about this. It was like it's definitely a hell yeah brother movie.
Okay.
But I would say the lesser tier as you watch it. I feel like it got better as the movie went on in just terms of dialogue and it not being as stale. And then that third act, nigga,
Was it good or awful?
it was good, but it was like a lot. It was like a lot of shit going on. I guess sad in the sense of like, damn, like this is really it.
Oh, okay.
And they do hint at some stuff, which I think is setting up like another Venom. But since you saw the movie, I'll say this: I don't think it's spoilers, but they don't show him, but they do say like a person named it's like a military person named Thompson.
Yeah, and that's Agent Venom.
Yeah, so obviously there's reports of Sony in talks on working on an Agent Venom movie, and the end credit scene kind of
confirmed it.
Yeah, well, kind of it leaves the door open for that possibility to happen. On top of there being a Thompson in the movie, we just don't see him. But yeah, outside of that, there were like 2 end credit scenes. Obviously, Noel is in the movie, and he does not do anything. He just sends niggas to do his work.
Okay,
and that's it. But somehow, and then yeah, that's also last thing. The niggas he sends to do their work are insane. That's all I'm gonna say. They're insane.
I know it. So I know it's other symbiotes. I know that much, but I think
there are other symbiotes.
Okay. Did they show who the actor is that's played Noel, or they just showed him? Probably
majority of the movie they just had his head down until like a post credit scene. So they did show his face, but it was mainly like a CG like face.
Oh, so it's really no actor we know.
Actor was
okay,
but yeah, but yeah, them niggas he had doing his shit.
It was crazy.
It's hell. Like I don't want to tell too much, but God. And then sometimes they were pissing me off. I feel like they're insane, but they're broken.
Like that? What you mean? Like their abilities that they had?
Yes.
Okay.
Broken and inconsistent, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah. Okay. It was like wait, what were you about to say?
I know Carnage doesn't come back, right? I'm trying to think of symbiotes, bro. Is Toxin in this?
He is. Yes, Toxin is in the movie.
Okay.
He does nothing. That's it. He does not do anything.
Damn. I don't even know if I want to ask this one. I'm not gonna ask it. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna ask. Is there a white symbiote in this?
No.
Okay, he's not in here.
Anti-Venom is not in the movie.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Whew. Okay.
No. Okay. But although I would say it's solid. Like if you liked Venom 1, I think you'll enjoy Venom 3. Honestly, if you didn't watch Venom 2, you could still watch Venom 3. It really had nothing from Venom 2 outside of Toxin. And again, he didn't do shit. So you could have just skipped Venom 2 and just watch this third one. It'd be perfectly fine.
What would you give like a rating for it?
I'd say like a 6.5. It was okay. Okay, it was good. Some of the humor, I thought at the beginning, it was like the humor was like very like slapstick force.
Okay.
But as it got better, as the movie went on, I feel like their dialogue and the comedy got better, or just it landed better.
Okay. I might watch that whole tomorrow morning. Maybe. We'll see.
But also they do address, like, I guess, how he comes back. Like, do you remember the end of
Yeah, No Way Home?
Yeah. So they address that.
Okay. Did they address that they left a piece of him there? Or no?
Yes.
Okay. Is that spoiler?
Well, cause I'm like, I don't know how to answer that, but not really. Like it just is a scene that happens.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. I'm intrigued to watch it. I was already gonna watch it because I like the Venom movies. To me, like Jack said, outside of them being hell yeah brother movies, to me they're just like, I will say mindless action, but it's like I can watch this and know niggas are gonna fight and not care, bro. And that's sometimes I just need stuff that's not intricate, bro. Sometimes I just want to not think about plots too heavy. Unless this shit's just ass like a certain movie. I'm not gonna say a word. A certain movie with some niggas singing, but next piece.
Yeah. But, next topic, we do have a series that we both did watch, and man, oh bad, Matt Reeves, I need my ass beat because I should have been familiar with your game.
You should have.
I should have been familiar with your game after the Batman.
After Planet of the Apes.
After Planet of the Apes, I was not. I was not familiar with your game. We obviously, ladies and gentlemen, are talking about the Penguin. Just hands down, this is how you make a show about a villain. Arguably, people care about, but if niggas don't really care about a lot of Batman villains.
Yeah, the average fan does not care about
a nigga named the Penguin.
They care. Look, the average fan, and there's nothing wrong with this, but the average watcher usually knows the big villains. They know the Joker, Poison Ivy, Catwoman. Everybody know Catwoman, Harley, Mr. Freeze, Bane.
Yeah.
Outside of that, you think niggas know Firefly?
Absolutely not. That's why they threw away Batgirl, because Firefly was supposed to be the main villain in that.
You think niggas know Man-Bat? You think they know Talon?
I would love to see Man-Bat in a live-action Batman movie.
It would go crazy.
I would imagine a Man-Bat Batman movie, Halloween.
A Man-Bat with Matt Reeves directing?
Ugh. Don't get me started. But obviously, we're talking about the Penguin right now. So pretty much at the start of this, I would say, because it was 8 episodes, correct?
Mm-hmm.
First half, you're getting to know Oz, because in the show, well, his name is Oswald. Everybody was saying, oh, they changed it to Oz Cobb. That nigga's name was Oswald. The only thing they really changed was his last name. And I'm kind of glad they did that, because who is scared of a nigga named Cobblepot? But
hey, yo, kid. Name's Cobblepot. Like, no, bro. Fuck away from me, you waddling fool.
Also, because I liked how they, as the show went on, the way it got you kind of rooting for the Penguin at first. Like, yeah, I mean, he's just the average dude. Like, he's trying to just stick it to these silver spoon ass niggas. Like, I had to work for this shit, nigga. But you just see how twisted and sick he is from a child, like from a young boy.
From
Especially
a
that one
kid.
episode where, the one episode
Yeah.
where he was with his brothers, and he's with them traveling to Rex Calabrese, his idol.
Yeah, and my bad to cut you off.
Go ahead.
We're about to talk about spoilers, so if you have not watched The Penguin, come back because we're about to review the whole season. We're talking about the whole season, so come back in like 10, 15 minutes. I'll put it. You'll see the chapter markings, but my bad, Dana. Continue.
No, you're good. Go ahead. But that episode, because that was episode
7.
6. The one
Wasn't
where
it
he killed his brothers?
Wasn't it? Imagine somebody didn't leave yet.
I think you're right. It was 7.
I think it was the one right before the finale, right?
Yes, I think so.
If it wasn't 7, it was 6. Either way.
But that scene right there was, man. Well, because now like he's always been impulsive. Like he's always acted on emotions. You saw that in the first episode, which is how we even got in this mess.
You see this nigga kill Falcone's son fucking because he laughed at him. Low key, he was roasting the shit out of him. That nigga said, you think they're gonna make a float of your ugly face? I said, that nigga Oswald.
That's what he said. I was like, yeah, nah, he's about to die. I didn't think he died right there. But I'm like, yeah, he's on you. You're on his list.
Yeah, and you don't want to be on his list, boy. One thing, my bad, Dana. But one thing I'll say is, the Penguin. Whenever somebody just say something slick to him, he always made that face and like cut his eyes at them. And I said, oh dang, you might not make it to the end of the episode, bro.
No. Yep. But. Well, yeah.
You
so
talking
we
about
get
him as
the
a
killing
kid.
of Alberto, which is pretty much how the show. That is the premise of the show. Oz covering up the fact that he killed his former boss's son, and now he's got to put this off on someone. Then it kind of turns because his plan was always to get what he thinks is his, which was rule the Falcone family, or at least have a high seat in that family, and be a cop. Y'all niggas are the cops. But so pretty much, and then after that, in that first episode, we get introduced to the Hangman.
Oh,
Sophia.
Never mind.
Wait, what were you about to say?
I said Vic. I thought you were about to say Vic.
We are going to talk about Vic.
Okay.
Vic,
Okay.
Oh my gosh. But
yeah, keep going.
First off, I guess centralizing this conversation about characters in terms of talking about Oz. Man, that nigga is sick. Like by the end of this season, everyone watching it was like, yeah, I hope Batman whoops his ass.
I hope Batman kill that nigga, bro.
Especially, could you imagine Batman walking in that scene at the end of this season? He's just looking at that shit like, what?
I need Batman to kill him, bro. Like this, since we're still talking about Oz, like you said, you start off rooting for him, and then as each episode, you get to see more how like twisted he is. By the time we got to like episode 5, I said, this motherfucker insane.
It's insane.
Like I'm still kind of rooting for you, but you kind of off the rails.
Fuck about nobody. You
Bro.
don't give a fuck about nobody.
I'm gonna wait to talk about that final episode, but he don't give a fuck about no, bro. And it's
even
insane.
Before, I don't mean to cut you off, but that scene where he was working with Sophia and they tried to get that bliss off to the triad, and Sophia was grilling him like, why'd you do it? Why'd you sell me out to my father? He was like, nigga, because that shit felt good. I wanted to. I would have done it again. Damn. Is that what you want to hear? Like, shit, I'm trying to get some out of this, man. I didn't come from shit, nigga. I grew up eating fucking I don't know what spam and watching y'all niggas eat high class meals. Whole time I'm in the back and niggas call me a fucking penguin because I grew up with a bum leg. And I can't do shit about it, but I'm driving niggas around. Yeah, I wanted a little bit of power. I wanted, and after that, he got the Iceberg Lounge and became one of Falcone's, right hand niggas. Yeah, I wouldn't have done it again. And twice on Sunday. That was crazy. But
yeah, he's an insane, and I think this just is a testament to the writing of the show. I forgot who the showrunner is. I forgot her name. But it's a testament to them, because the writing for this, it captivated you, and it really made you forget, honestly, until the very end that this is a Batman show.
Yes.
Because the whole time, like, outside of maybe like one time, I was like, damn, where the Batman at? Like when they blew up the fucking street.
Especially at the end of episodes, I'm like, where the fuck is Bruce Wayne? You can't tell me this shit happened and Batman ain't on his way. You can't tell me no different. The fucking intersection blew up and Batman is just not here. That was going to be, because before the finale, we were going to talk about those episodes and just say, like, where the fuck is Batman at? Because I was like, there's no way some shit like that happens and the Batman is not in that fucking souped up Charger on his way.
Like, this is domestic terrorism in your city. In your city. You're not there. You in your mansion depressed, nigga. Get in the field. Niggas are dying, bro. But
niggas were dying. And also the showrunner was Lauren LaFranc.
Yeah, Lauren LaFranc, you did. Hey, hats off, clap. You need all your flowers. You need to win. You need to win some type of award. Best screenwriting, best makeup. Y'all need best everything, boy, because y'all did the damn thing with this. And Colin Farrell,
man,
since we're still talking about the Penguin, bro, it was some episodes I forgot it was him acting.
I forgot. I said,
it's Colin Farrell.
Bad. I keep thinking, I'm like, this is Colin Farrell. This is the same nigga in Fright Night. This is the same dude. You can't tell me this is him.
Yeah, they I forgot who covered the makeup and everything. Honestly, it's one of the best shows, I think. Outside of just being a comic book show, I think this is one of the best shows ever produced.
Now, my question to you is, do you think the lack of Batman references in the show was a good thing or a bad thing? Or, yeah, that's my question. Do you think it was like more so good or bad in the sense of like, I mean, they really are just saying like this is a fake Soprano show, but we're just okay with it because it's Batman, even though there is no Batman real references.
I think it's better with less Batman references because it lets it stand on its own more. Cause I feel like if it was oversaturated with Batman, like, oh, the Batman's searching for whoever did this or the Batman's doing it, it's going to take your attention off of what's important, which is the characters. Sophia, Vic, his mom, the Falcones, the what the fuck is the other family's name? Why did I just go blank? Sal Maroney's. Like you're gonna get taken out of the feel of this like mafia show, as well as honestly you can use it as an origin story for multiple characters because you didn't really know them before. You seen them in the Batman or may have heard of them before, but you didn't get full blown like look at them. And I feel like if you mentioned Batman a lot, it would have taken away from other aspects like Arkham. Like, I'm kind of glad they didn't mention like Batman put us in Arkham. It was just like, no, this is just a just a facility for crazy niggas, bro.
It definitely was. I was thinking, like, because that one episode, oh my gosh, I guess we could use this as an excuse to transition to Sophia Falcone's character, the Hangman. But that episode 5,
bro,
oh my lord, I was like, that's some whole shit. Like, she got done dirty. Whole time, first half, I'm like, okay, maybe she's crazy. Like, damn, she really did. I'm thinking, like, what actually happened? Because the whole time she was getting defensive when people brought it, like, that Hangman stuff up and the like what she got accused for, and she was like, I'm not the hang, like, y'all think I'm the Hangman? Like, I'm not her. I'm not that person. I didn't kill them women.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all don't want to believe me. Then we see in episode 5 pretty much everything like that happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, her dad was doing some crazy shit. Also, the Mark Strong, the actor for Carmine Falcone, he did a great job in terms of playing that. I'm like, damn, this nigga evil. That is a terrible dad. Worst father of the year.
He replaced what's his name?
I know you're talking about.
I'm about to say Stanley Tucci, not Stanley Tucci. I forget. Sector 7 for Transformers. I forgot his name.
Yes, I know you talking about. Yeah, he replaced him. He couldn't do it. Yeah, John Turturro.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to do it because he felt which granted he didn't. He said he didn't feel he didn't like that Falcone was evil, bro.
I mean,
yeah.
You gotta know your character, nigga.
I was like, you played him in the Batman, and it was pretty bad then. But
it was bad, but I guess he wasn't doing no weird shit like this. Like, they kind of delved into that in this show.
Yeah, no, this show they went into a lot, like you said, and then even with that episode, you get to see like the backstory, obviously, but then you get to really see, I guess, insight into Arkham, as well as, I guess, build somewhat empathy for her. Because originally I was like, dang, she kind of just crazy.
I thought the same. I'm like, she's just crazy. Like, get her out of here. She needs to die.
Like that
Oz's plan.
Yeah, bro, that's literally what I was thinking. And it made me think, I was like, they wrote this whole so good that, like, we're questioning, we see Oz as a whole. Oh, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I know he hold her, but it could have been that bad. So every time she popped up, I said, damn, she really trying to fuck with the boy plans.
Yeah.
And then when you finally saw, until you really see, and you like, oh no, he holds, not even hold you. No, he's evil, bro. Like,
yeah. Well, to his credit, and he said this, he didn't think Carmine was literally gonna frame all that stuff on her and throw her in Arkham. I just didn't know Carmine was that cold-blooded. He just was like, I mean, if I tell the boss man,
she talked to a reporter,
he might make me the big blood, which he did. And, for 10 years, he didn't have to think about that because he didn't know. Obviously, Carmine is not going to tell his niggas like all that shit until I guess it happened and it was public news. And then I was probably like, damn, that's crazy. I bet he saw that and was like, damn, that's crazy.
Boy, Oz was on the corner drinking a drink. He said, damn.
Oh, well. What are you going to do? Gotham, the city takes you.
Bro, why you do that voice? One thing I want to say, bro, the police chief, that nigga's voice. It's a new day. It's a new day in Gotham, Mr. Falcone. The streets are changing. I said, what the fuck are your voice?
These voices are like...
His voice is hilarious.
If nothing else changes, like, if they can... I don't care if they keep this shit as grounded as they want to.
Keep these voices.
The voices fantastical, whatever. I keep them voices as funny as hell.
It's a new day in Gotham, Mrs. Falcone.
Yeah. But
what happened to your family? I was
Like
like,
you could just see her getting more and more free, especially that
mm-hmm,
one scene like after the I guess Sophia filler episode. Also, that scene where she was fighting that one girl,
bro. Hold on. When she first met up, when it was that kind of insane chick that told her about Bliss, and she was like, "You get candy if you act good." I said, "Who is this?" Um, I forgot. I looked her up. She is a character. I
yes,
forgot her exact name, but then when she, bro, when after Sophia fought old girl, bro, they just threw her in there and they said, "Fight her." I said, "What is going on?" They had her in a hell in a cell, bro.
yeah, that was crazy work.
And then she killed old girl too. She smashed her face in the table, didn't she?
Yeah, I'm like, damn, Sophia.
Bro, she said, "This what you want me to be?"
Yeah, and you could tell like after that episode, and like she was more, or after that filler episode, and then after killing the family, she was kind of like coming into her own, and like wearing her scars with pride, like saying
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what, fuck this family, fuck all y'all niggas, fuck you. She pretty much had like a Riley Freeman moment in that one episode. He was like, fuck you, fuck your weird ass accent, fuck all y'all. This is my shit now. My president is black and my Lambo blue, nigga.
Oh
And all
man,
y'all going night night tonight.
bro, and it really started too when she was at during the funeral when she walked in,
Yes.
everybody was like, "Oh shit, it's Sophia," and then she was like, "You know what?" She just started grabbing fucking food and eating it because she really wasn't gonna do that, but she was like, "Bro, fuck y'all,
Yeah.
why not?" So yeah, I enjoy seeing that her breakthrough on that. One thing I did think she was gonna do, I thought she was gonna kill that little girl. Just because the way the show
Yeah.
was going, I thought she was gonna kill her cousin, niece. I don't remember what she is to her.
Yeah,
I think little cousin. Yeah, I thought she was gonna kill that girl, bro. I was low key was not ready to stomach that. I was like, please do this off screen.
There's no way they make Sophia this sick. Well, but this was before I realized that she didn't kill those girls.
Mm-hmm.
So when they first met, yeah, I was like, oh, she need to back up. She's gonna eat her. But after that, I was like, okay, I think she just sees this girl in this corrupt family, and it was just like, they're not gonna corrupt another girl and make her a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, she kind of ultimately did when she took her family away, and then later on, the cousin, like the girl, confessed, like, I saw that gas mask. Like, did you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Then she gonna try to twist it and be like, well, your family was crazy.
She said, I hated our family.
I hated our family. And you should have too. So I don't regret what happened to him. But
she started gaslighting her.
She basically was. I'm like, and yeah, the whole show, no one like was good. The only good thing from this show was Vic, and he's gone from us.
Hey, bro, relax,
that
bro.
leads us in talking into Vic.
Bro, he had one job, bro. Vic, you had one job, little nigga. Get on the fucking bus. You had one job. That was to get on that damn bus and go to California and live a life. Who cares if you're broke out there?
I think Vic is the prime. He's the prime, like, I guess, poster child of Oz's, like, grade A master manipulation. Because he manipulated him the whole show.
He did. Because there was times, well, even when it first happened, when he first met him and he had him move, what's his name body, bro? What is the brother's name?
Alberto.
I don't know why I want to say Alfonso. When he moved Alberto's body,
Yeah.
and then he was like, "All right, turn around." And Vic was like, "No, no, 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 I can help you." He was like, "I don't give a fuck, kid, turn around." And then he didn't end up killing him. From there, I was like, "This is gonna be a bad road." I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I did not think it was gonna be that bad. And the crazy thing is, Vic characters, you got to see so much growth from him throughout the episodes because he went from that extra timid, like didn't want to talk to I'm talking, um, trying to make decisions, being actually like grown up, right?
Yeah.
And it's just crazy to see that all went to damn near nothing. And the crazy thing about it is Oz was manipulating him, but at the same time he was helping him, and that's why it was weird because like when it was at the restaurant and
Yeah.
he started stuttering, and dude like cut him off. Then Oz was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He was like, "Don't." He's like, and then
Like, you
Oz
mean
was like,
you cut him off between he talking? Like, let him finish.
"Yeah," and he finished saying it. Then Oz was like, "Bro, don't ever let nobody like, um, don't ever let nobody. I won't say see a weakness, but don't let them finish what you're trying to do, so to speak."
Yeah.
And I was like, to me, I felt like that was important for Victor to hear, even though it's coming from a crazy nigga. It's still something important to hear.
He's like, this nigga's kind of had me at gunpoint.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, especially like that one episode where, like you said, he was about to leave with his girl. And I low-key thought he was about to leave too, but as soon as he left, I was like, this nigga Oz has Vic by the nuts. I was like, that is a grade A ride or die nigga. And all that is just through the power of manipulation. Even when he was not confronting him, but like telling him like, I can't do this, Oz. I'm done. Fuck it. Oz was manipulating him in that moment. He was like, I never had a gun in your back. You was doing all this choice. You go ahead. Go ahead. Run. Fuck it. I don't need you. And what that nigga do? Damn near ran over Sophia and got that nigga's car wrecked to save his big waterly ass.
Mm-hmm. And then Oz gonna be like, I knew you come back, kid. Good job. I said, yeah. All right, bro. All right, bro.
You know who's responsible for this penguin? The mother. That mother was
okay.
Go ahead.
Before we go there, I want to say one more thing about Vic's character. Then we can go to the mom. I liked how this was the perfect dynamic of seeing, and it goes back to the story of seeing the other side of Gotham, because a lot of times we just get the Batman side, right?
Yeah, the Batman actually, and like the street corruptness of the like higher world.
Yeah, we always only get Batman's side, right? His perspective of things. I liked how this shows like in a different setting. This is the same story with Jason Todd, because Jason Todd tried to steal the Batmobile's wheels, and that's how Batman brought him on to be Robin. Vic tried to steal Penguin's wheels. He brought him on, and he's his second in command. So I kind of liked how they did that dynamic. I thought that was real cool because in a different life, Vic will be Robin right now. So that's something I thought was really, really intriguing. But yeah, that's end of the arc. Oh my goodness. As he said the words, "You're like family to me," I screamed at the TV, no. Because I knew after everything, I was like, yeah. But we can go to the mom now before we go to the.
Well, I guess to clean that point up, I don't know. I didn't think he was gonna die. I mean, obviously seeing what Oz has done to his literal family, I was like, Vic ain't safe. But I thought at least he was safe for this season. No, and I hate the show for making me believe otherwise.
Man,
because the way when he was choking him, I was like, no. I was literally hoping like someone's got to stop this. He's got to get away. Someone intervene.
I said, Vic, please have a bottle. I was in my mind. I was like, Vic, please still have that bottle in your hand and just hit this nigga upside the head, bro. Please.
And just run. Like, just run away. But
yeah.
Man, that was so sad. Then he robbed him. Robbed him of his cash and threw his ID away.
That's the crazy thing, bro. That's what made, like, outside of him just doing all that crazy stuff, bro, I said, obviously, at this point, I was like, Oz, I can't fuck with you. Like, you need to die. He went through his wallet. Took $20.
Wallet, got his money to make it seem like a mugging, and
threw his wallet in the abyss.
Yeah.
And that hoe was low-key like some... And that shit was twisted because it's like, bro, he threw his wallet in some water. His family died in a flood. Come on, bro. You sick fuck.
Oh, crazy. But yeah, to Mama Penguin. That woman is literally insane. I think they did. I think they did a great job with like just highlighting real life issues people go through on a daily basis without making it seem forced or I guess inflammatory or like just disrespectful.
Yeah,
like with Vic Stutter, and obviously with the mom having dementia, and how they illustrated that throughout the whole show. But yeah, and yes, in her terms, you think she's just this like crazy, like hard nosed mom, which she is. But to find out that this whole time, obviously the big plot was this, she knew that Oz killed her two sons. And just was planning to have Rex Calabrese, his idol, drive him home. But obviously he was gonna drive him somewhere and pop that big nigga. But that special night, the one Oz remembers, and you could even, especially that episode where obviously she's reliving that through the doctor's red light therapy. Which, first of all, quick aside to that nigga's a freak. That is a freakazoid. He's a freak monster. Bro. That nigga's freaky deaky.
Bro, I knew he was weird when they first showed him in Sophia's flashback and he popped up talking and he was like staring at her. I said, this nigga weird, bro. I said, you're odd. I said, you're an odd one. And then he just kept like pressing her. I said, at first, no, even the episode, outside of the flashback when they first showed him.
Yeah, when they first showed him.
And he was in the office with her. I said, you trying to smash her? I said,
oh my
come on. I said, why you so close? I said, this.
And in that episode where they was like doing some kink shit.
Hey, bro. Hey, when it went to him, he was like,
That nigga's a freak. That nigga's a freak monster. Oh my God.
That man said, you're just gonna use me? I said, what the fuck?
Well, I'm here to do it again. Or he said some bullshit like that. I'm like, get the fuck off my screen.
I said, hey, let's get past this point. Oh my goodness.
Back to the mother. Good Lord.
When she was reliving the stuff.
Reliving all this stuff. That was also very trippy. Like, before that, we find out she knows what Oz did, which was crazy. And Rex is like, well, you can do two things. You can harness that and
make him into a bigger monster.
What he is, or we can
end this right now.
Make him go bye-bye. So obviously she initially chose, like letting him die, cutting that nigga loose. But obviously somewhere in that night, that special night, she changed her mind. And
it was that sweet talking, bro. It was that sweet talking he did. Hey, yo, ma, I'm gonna buy you a house, buy you a condo on the balcony.
was so funny to me. I'm like, Baby Oz is hilarious. But yeah,
I'll do anything for you, Ma.
Especially that scene where he was like, "Yeah, Ma, I know you miss Johnny and whatever the other brother name is. I miss him too." Well, he's like, "Yeah, I miss him too." You could see the disgust on that mom's face. I'm like, the audacity of this nigga here. Just lied to my face. I'm like, oh, she knew in that moment. Like, oh my gosh, my son is the devil. Like
she made a deal with the devil, bro. She made
that monster and now is paying for it. It's crazy how everyone in Oz's circle or that was associated with him got everything they didn't want.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Sophia did not want to end. She literally got a fate worse than death, going back in Arkham.
Exactly. She said she'd rather die.
She didn't want to be a vegetable. If it gets to that point, kill me. Oz loves his mother too much to just let her go. So
she's a vegetable.
And plus, he's like constantly looking for her approval. All he wanted was just for her to say, "I'm proud of you, Oz. Like, you did a good job." And now he'll never get that because she's in a little vegetative state, paralyzed.
All she can do is blink.
And then now she's in a vegetable, and Vic is dead.
Yeah. So, when he wanted to actually progress and do something more with his life, so he can obviously have something, I guess, left of a family, so to speak. But yeah, everybody who dealt with Oz got the fate they mostly didn't want to. This nigga, an evil godmother, bro. Boy,
me and you, we come from the same cloth.
You know, it's a funny thing, Sal. You're supposed to be a big man, Sal. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened, Sal?
Oz was so taken aback by that. He was like, I know this nigga ain't just have a fucking stroke while we was fighting.
I thought you were supposed to show me what a big man you are, Sal. Look at you. I said, what?
I'm not gonna lie, that was cold. I'm like,
no, that was crazy. That was a wild scene. That was a wild scene. But before we leave the Penguin, I want to talk a little bit about the that final episode just in general.
Yes.
I need to say this real quick. The acting on this final episode is some of the best acting I think I've seen in my life. And I do not say that lightly because I've seen a lot of shit. And objectively, this could be recency bias as well. I'll say it is a little recency bias. I have to rewatch it later on. But even outside of that, this is still some of the best acting I've ever seen. Especially the interrogation, whatever you want to call that scene, when they were in the broken down club.
Oh my gosh.
That was
they had their final night.
That was some of the best 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes of acting in a scene ever. Boy, I felt like I was in the damn room, bro. And I loved how they showed how disgusted everybody was with Oz. And how he just wouldn't admit that he killed his brother, bro. No. And you got to see how disgusted, like Sophia's already was kind of just like, bro, I don't care about this nigga no more. But when he didn't admit that he killed his brothers, when they was literally cutting off his mom's finger, he was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? She said,
yeah.
Sophia said,
it's your dementia. You're acting up. You remember, you're not remembering right. It's your dementia acting up.
Sophia said, she said, hold on, don't cut her face. She said, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, she was shocked. She was like, the dude has been living a lie so long, he thinks it's true.
And that's where I was really like, all these times you get to see how crazy Oz was, but then you see, like, at that point, it's not even that he's too far gone. He's been gone. Like as a kid, like since a kid, he convinced himself he didn't kill them.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's like, bro, I didn't do that shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
that's a nigga. First of all, that's a nigga that is quick on his toes. That's a dangerous nigga. Niggas like that, they will make on some bullshit. You can never pin them in a corner. They always got some shit to get out of it. Every time Oz was backed up against the corner, he used his talk no jutsu to get himself out of it.
Hey, bro, real quick, somebody on Twitter after that finale, they said, this the most nimble fat nigga I've ever seen. They said how this motherfucker Oz be getting out of these situations. They said, how is he this nimble with that leg, bro?
I'm about to say, how is he this nimble? He's that big. Oh, damn near one leg.
Bro, the freaking ball. He ran out. They said, Oz, what is it? That nigga said,
that's when I was like, that nigga don't give a fuck about nobody. All y'all niggas dead. All y'all niggas dead. That nigga didn't even say get out. That nigga didn't even say nothing. That nigga just left. Y'all niggas to die.
Bro, Oz
and of course he made it out.
Oz don't care, bro. Oh my goodness.
I also thought it was very interesting that he went back damn near in that same cellar he locked his brothers in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that last episode was crazy. I'm like, I don't even know what you call that, because I was about to say like that's niggas that be like loud and wrong, but you're loud and delusional. Like you're mentally ill.
He's just insane, bro. And I love that they showed this. First off, I love they made this show, but I love that they wrote him in such a way that he's irredeemable. Because I feel like a lot of villains now, it's kind of like people don't really hate villains like that no more. People,
and when they do, they kill them.
Yeah, like a lot of exactly. They kill these villains off, but a lot of villains now they put it in a way where it's like you get leeway to say, you know what, they're right. Like Thanos, he's right.
He's right.
Like even some crazy villains that's supposed to be like irredeemable, like the Joker, people will see his side. And I like right now with the way they wrote the Riddler, that's an insane. He's low-key stupid, but that's for a different day. Flooded a fucking poor side of the city, you idiot. But Riddler, crazy. The Penguin, insane. So this makes me really want to know, how crazy is Matt Reeves' Joker?
Oh my gosh.
If the Penguin is acting like this,
and that nigga behind bars
with his hair fucked up, patch, he don't got no hair,
no damn near no fingernails,
no teeth.
Imagine the shit he was doing when he was free.
He was,
oh my gosh,
and this
was year one Batman. You mean to tell me at the gate, first drafted, I gotta deal with this crazy ass nigga? Fuck that. Let me put him up early. Let me get this nigga out the streets. Now.
Nigga said the final boss rolling around. No.
Yeah, nah, can't do that one. Back this nigga up early. Nah. But I guess to wrap this conversation up, overall thoughts, I will say this was, again, I cannot stress enough how much of an idiot I feel for not recognizing Matt Reeves' game. But this show was easily a 9.5 out of 10. Easily. Like, this is a really good show. Does this show make me want to watch other gangster shows like The Sopranos and all that? Yes. Will I watch them? Probably not. That is okay.
That is okay.
But yeah, what is What are your thoughts, Feet?
Oh, final thoughts. The acting amazing. Everything we're dealing with from the production, writing, screens, everything, costume design, everything was amazing. Um, it just makes me that much more excited for Batman Part Two.
Yes.
Since this ends 2 weeks before or a few months before Batman Part Two, I don't remember. It's
It's supposed to Batman 2 is supposed to take place a week after the events of the Penguin.
okay. So yeah, it's making me more excited for it. If I had to give the show a rating right now, I'd say I'm not going under a 9. So I'll say a 9.5. It'll probably end up being a 9 at the end of the day, for me. But yeah, I have no real extra things. Just go watch that final episode, bro, and
Yeah, man.
experience real TV.
Real cinema.
Experience some real TV, bro. We've been missing real TV.
Before we get to the next topic, what quick villain predictions for Batman 2? It's supposed to take place around Christmas, winter time. Obviously, we got the Penguin. Probably make an appearance again.
Yeah, I think Colin Farrell already said he's gonna be in there. Like, I think he said he got a few scenes already in there. He's supposed to be so. Hopefully, Mr. Freeze. If not Mr. Freeze, Professor Pig, or Court of Owls.
Can see that. Yeah. In terms of villains, no, the main popular one is Mr. Freeze. I don't not
He's not gonna be
confident
in
in
there.
that. He's probably not gonna be in there. I will say villain. I think they're kind of leaning more into like the corrupt. I can see it being like a Hush,
Mm-hmm.
like Hush, or yeah, like a Professor Pig or someone from that, or Doctor Hugh, or what is it, Doctor Hugo or something?
I was just about to. I was about to say, fuck it. Put Hugo Strange in there
Yeah.
and give it to goddamn Batista.
Yep.
Side note, what's his name? Did you see this? That little Easter egg.
What do you mean?
Okay, it's the 2 Easter eggs. So, and when Oz was in the courtroom, it looked like owls inside there. Like if you looked on the if when he was in the courtroom, if you looked on there were the murals or curtains, they were shaped like owls. So Court of Owls, he's in the courtroom. But also the the doctor in Arkham, in his office, briefly, if you take a still picture of it, it shows a scarecrow mask and the little claw hand Scarecrow has.
So you think the Scarecrow?
So people have been speculating that either, obviously his name isn't Scarecrow's name in the comic. People are theorizing that either Scarecrow's name in the comics he uses as an alias, or he works with Scarecrow. So that's something we can so I don't know if Scarecrow may be in the other one, but we'll see. And also I won't say it makes sense, but it also is kind of intriguing too, because since he used that red light hypnosis type deal, and then shoot, that can lead to fear toxin, maybe.
Maybe Bliss into Fear Tox.
You could.
That'd be crazy if there's none of those and we get Bane. Just a big, strong nigga breaking backs.
Got Killer Croc in the cold, bro.
Next, so Marvel Television recently released a lot of their trailers for their new and first looks for their upcoming Marvel TV shows and animation projects. Listed are like What If Season 3, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the Daredevil Born Again. That shit looks gas. Ironheart, Eyes of Wakanda, Marvel Zombies, Wonder Man, which I'm interested to see how that goes. There's some other news for some of the projects. What If Season 3 is supposed to include a long anticipated MCU debut for a very well known Marvel character. So my question to you, Feek, on these projects, which one are you most excited for, and which one do you think is gonna be, I guess, the biggest flop?
I think I'm most excited for is well, I feel like the Daredevil one is a given. So I think I'm really Ironheart
Mm,
because I want that to be good so bad. I want it to be good so bad. Like I need I need it to be good, bro. I have it has no room to fail, bro. Granted, we say that about every Marvel character damn near, but this is one that's like, please, bro. And I know they said apparently, I don't know why they wrote it like this. The little excerpt they said, oh yeah, Riri, she's supposed to have like Tony Stark's ego and something else they said in like the little description. I was like, that's cool, but just make her own character, please.
okay.
But yeah, I think my biggest anticipation is Ironheart. When I think it's gonna flop, might be What If.
I knew you
I
was about
haven't,
to say that.
I still have not watched that second season.
I did. It was not it, in my opinion.
How about which ones are you most anticipated?
Ones I'm most excited for, actually, I'm most excited for Eyes of Wakanda. I'm actually most excited for Eyes of Wakanda. Most, I guess, intrigued to see Wonder Man.
Yeah, that one, especially because like how he is in the comics. Granted, it's the same thing they're doing. He like appears places, but like I just need to see.
Yeah, I need to see it. I'm willing to, especially how Agatha all along gets kind of shook me. I think that's a really good show. So I'm like, I'm open to be surprised. Um,
Hmm.
One I think is gonna flop, unfortunately, is Ironheart. If I had to pick one of these, because in my personal opinion, the Marvel Studios has not proven to me that they can set their women characters up to succeed, especially women of color. Well, black women. To me, they have not shown to me that they can make a good project that sets up that female character for success. And that ain't even just Marvel. That's just Disney. Star Wars, y'all niggas are just, y'all niggas culpable too. I'm talking to y'all niggas. So I really hope I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong about Ironheart, but I think that's gonna flop because Marvel has not shown to me that they can really, make a project
Hmm.
for or like just uplift other like black women characters. Niggas want, I
Yeah,
mean, I guess Black Panther 2, but that's one movie that people
yeah.
already forgot about.
And Ryan Coogler was directing, so that's the difference.
Yeah. And people forgot about Riri Williams.
Yeah,
She was in that. Now,
she
granted, she
was.
was kind of like a MacGuffin, but
Yeah,
she was there.
I was about to say she was the plot device. She was the plot device the
So
whole movie.
I'm just like, yeah,
Yeah.
we go see. Also, another thing I forgot to put in here before we go to the next topic. Two trailers came out for the Thunderbolts and Captain America: Brave New World. Now, those are some projects I'm excited
Boy,
about.
I didn't watch. I didn't watch the entire Thunderbolts new trailer. I watched half of it. But that Captain America,
that Brave New World trailer. I'm telling you right now. I said this before, Feet, and I'm gonna say it again. I think this has the potential to make not the same, but like closely amount of cultural impact in the black community that Black Panther did. You got a black Captain America, nigga. In a time like this, with tensions high and shit like that, y'all better not let this movie. This is a push to watch Captain America: Brave New World. I'm pushing an agenda to watch for every nigga to go watch that movie. Support this, please.
No, for real.
Put y'all asses in them seats. Watch that movie.
Pack out the theaters.
It'll be really good.
Pack out a theater and make it feel like it's goddamn 2017, 2018, 2019 again. Please.
And it's got the Hulk, the Red Hulk. We got a Hulk doing Hulk shit, finally.
And not on a damn iPad.
Exactly. We got the Hulk doing Hulk shit again. When has the Hulk done some Hulk shit last?
When was the last time he did some Hulk shit?
When was the last time we've seen the Hulk do some Hulk shit?
Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I was about to say Infinity War, but
Ragnarok maybe.
Yeah, it was probably Thor Ragnarok.
You said Infinity War.
Well, I was saying Infinity War, but made for like 10 seconds and got mixed.
Yeah, he do that. That shit do not count. That was a
well, but that don't count then. Yeah,
that was a commercial.
Ragnarok, which was how many years ago?
That was like
2017. That movie came out in 2017. That shit is 7 years old. It's been 7 years since we seen a Hulk do some Hulk busting.
Almost a decade, nigga. That's a child.
But yeah, I'm excited for this movie. Those trailers look heat. And then obviously Giancarlo Esposito, she's supposed to be playing this character, part of the Serpent Society, a Sidewinder, I think.
Oh no.
Yeah. But with that being said, yeah, again, I'm pushing an agenda. Niggas go watch that movie. Take your children to watch that movie. Children need to see a black man carrying the stars and stripes in a time like this where they think the country hates us, because I'm saying probably they do. But
and they doing some movie, live stuff feel like too.
People are not deep in the importance of this movie, the success of this movie. Not only does Marvel need it to succeed, because they need to prove. Because to me, I think people are missing it. People thinking the MCU's back because of Deadpool Wolverine. That technically is not MCU. So they obviously they need this movie to succeed to prove to the audience and the casual viewer that they can make good movies again and good product. So on top of the fact that, again, I can't stress enough the importance of people seeing a black Captain America on the big screen, not in Falcon and Winter Soldier, on the big screen. And Anthony Mackie is the person to do it. It ain't no light-skinned nigga. It is a real American nigga. Street nigga. That ain't no British nigga. That ain't no Idris Elba. No Dameson. No nigga from London. Real nigga. From the boot. I think he. Where's Anthony Mackie from? From New Orleans. Exactly. The boot. The real nigga. I cannot stress this enough.
He from around the corner.
Around the way. That nigga was there when Katrina hit. Yeah, do it for the guys. But that being said, last thing, this originally was gonna be a like a little redacted, but I booted up because I don't think it falls into that. But for good conversation, Recently, Denzel Washington reveals in like an interview he had on the news, like a list of his final projects before ultimately retiring. And one of those, he stated, Ryan Coogler is currently writing a role for him in the next Black Panther movie. So my question is, what character do we think he was going to be playing in Black Panther? Especially if he plans on retiring, I would say probably in the next 5 years.
So, one quick thing for the retiring part, he came out, I think, like yesterday, and said he technically he's not going to retire, even though he said that he cleared it up. He said it's not that he's going to retire. He's only going to now after these few films, he's only going to do films that he feels he should really do, or like he's fully invested in, pretty much. So I guess he's pretty much saying he might do one film every few years or type deal or something. So soft retiring, we can say that. But I think so. Apparently, at first I thought they said he was going to be Dormammu.
Yeah, I heard rumors for that too. But well, we saw rumors for that for Marvel updates, but he died. We try to source our research.
Yeah, and we couldn't find no real thing.
Seriously, because we couldn't find where that came from or who sourced that.
Yeah, so
we were just like, this is fake news until proven otherwise.
But make him Blue Marvel.
Blue Marvel in Black Panther 3? What the hell would he be doing in there?
Who knows, but make him Blue Marvel. You have one shot at this. Ryan Coogler, look at me. I don't know how you would tie that in.
What the fuck is Blue Marvel doing in Wakanda, nigga?
Hey, it's where all the black people is, bro.
I hate niggas, man. Yeah, so I'm going into this thinking, there's a chance he might not do another MCU role.
Look.
So I'm thinking maybe he's just another big Wakanda chief lord.
No.
You think he's bigger?
You're not getting Denzel just to play some lord. some war chief.
That's true.
Ron Coogler, look at me. We need to have Denzel as Blue Marvel. If you don't write nothing else, he only needs to show up for 10 seconds. Have him on the fit, the gray hair that go around the side and the black hair on top. Make him Blue Marvel.
What if that nigga's Magneto?
If you make him Magneto,
that nigga's in Wakanda trying to get all that vibranium.
He ripping the vibranium out the ground.
Ripping the vibranium out of the ground.
And he says he tells the Wakandans, this is for goddamn, what they island called? The X-Men's island?
Krakoa.
Yeah. He said
Genosha.
This is for...
They got two islands.
Yeah,
but you're thinking of Genosha. I was like, Krakoa? No.
Yeah.
Genosha.
He said, this is for goddamn Genosha and our goddamn, I don't fucking know, engines, nigga. That would be kind of crazy, but how would you put Magneto in Black Panther?
You tell me how Blue Marvel's in Black Panther. So I'm like, if it's neither of those two characters, he's probably playing a war chief or some major antagonist trying to get. I think he's probably some major antagonist, federal government militant nigga trying to get Wakanda vibranium again.
What's the name? Antagonist in Thunderbolts? No, not Thunderbolts. Fucking he's in Brave New World. Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh yeah.
Look, he playing somebody's action. Look, just make him Blue Marvel, bro. We could think about the details later.
He's like, just put that nigga in the movie.
Just drop him in. Could you imagine? It's like all this extra Wakanda stuff going on. They enter the lore and everything. Then just Blue Marvel just pop up. Hello.
What if Denzel is T'Challa?
A future older T'Challa?
Future T'Challa. Or that's Killmonger's granddad. And Michael B. Jordan resurrects from the dead and takes the mantle of
What if he plays a future Killmonger? That's old.
Ew. That's nasty.
What if he's Dormammu?
Keep going on these what ifs.
See,
we gotta continue.
We're doing better. We're doing better what ifs than what if does.
Yeah, that ain't no real what if.
What if Blue Marvel was in Wakanda when Namor invaded? He would have sent that nigga. He would have threw that nigga in a bag of grease.
Yeah. Also, before we get into Like It Low Redacted, I know I stated earlier, it was like a report saying that there's supposed to be like a long-awaited MCU debut of a well-known character. Who do we think that character is going to be in What If?
Well, I know it's not Storm since they already showed her.
Yeah, I'm like, they can't be talking about Storm because they literally showed her in the trailer. So I'm like, if it's not Storm.
Who's a long-awaited character? I feel like there's a lot of them.
Silver Surfer as Tyrese. If that nigga fucking Tyrese Gibson shows up in What If as Silver Surfer.
If he shows up as anybody in What If, that will be the best TV show Marvel has ever created. I mean, longer-awaited characters, I think the list would be like Ghost Rider, Silver Surfer, Blue Marvel, kind of. Even though that's kind of like a more niche character. Galactus, but all these ones are more than likely already in movies. Well, Galactus, we know he's in a movie. Mephisto. What other characters?
Reed Richards.
Yeah.
The Fantastic Four.
Miles.
They better not. I'd whoop somebody's ass for Miles Morales and What If? Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't. The Inhumans, nigga. I don't fucking know. Fucking Sentry, Vulcan.
They're well known, but they ain't long anticipated.
Yeah. We already got Doom. We already got X-Men. Honestly, ew. And I like Beta Ray Bill. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get into our next segment, our Like It Low Redacted.
Blade.
Blade is supposed to be in Marvel.
He's in there. He's in there, yeah. Mahershala Ali is voicing him still, I think.
Crazy.
Who knows, bro?
But
Nova shit.
Next, Like It Low Redacted, our first lineup. An English language Squid Game series is officially in the works. David Fincher is developing the series. I don't even need to ask the question. I think we both
Redacted, bro. You already got a regular Squid Games, and then it's just like I forgot the director what he says, bro. Get over the subtitles, bro. Get over that. Get over that fucking few centimeters of text and read, nigga.
Like, ain't it dubbed anyway?
Probably. More than likely, it's on Netflix.
You have subtitles and it's dubbed. Why do we need an English made one?
Because They money hungry right now, bro. And you're already making a season 2 of
You're
it.
already making a season 2. Stop with this. Yeah, redact this shit, bro. Throw this in the garbage.
Get that out of here, bro.
So there's been some Spider-Man 4 leaked plot. And I'm going to read this to you because I have it pulled up on my end. And actually, I'm going to share the screen so the audience can see it as well. But, all right, so main thing we got to worry about. Okay, Spider-Man 4 feature film. Again, this is from My Time to Shine. They're apparently a reliable source. This is what they found, and I did not like what I read. But so following the events of Doomsday, Peter Parker is determined to lead a normal life and focus on college, stepping back into his responsibilities as Spider-Man. So I guess this movie takes place after Avengers Doomsday.
Okay.
However, peace is short-lived when a deadly new threat emerges, endangering his friends and forcing Peter to reconsider his promise. With stakes higher than ever, Peter reluctantly returns to his Spider-Man identity, and he finds himself teaming up with an unlikely ally to protect those he loves. Andrew Garfield, who I guess is Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and Michael Keaton's Vulture, and Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom mentioned to join the cast. Late May 2025. I guess that's filming dates. And also release date July 10th, 2026. And
It's all fake.
Possible movie title, Spider-Man Brand New Day. Do we like, love, or redact that potential plot for Spider-Man 4?
That whole fake as hell. Redact that shit, bro. I do not want to see that ugly. I do not want to see no ugly team of Vulture, Spider-Man, and Doctor Doom. That doesn't even make sense. And anything could be going on, and that does not make sense. Anything. You could even say Vulture's daughter is kidnapped by the same person that wants to fight Peter. It doesn't make sense for them to team up, bro. I don't care. And Doom would not concern himself with that. And he don't really like Spider-Man. Because he don't like how much that nigga joke, for real. Nah, get rid of it.
Yeah, redact it. My thing is, what the fuck is Dr. Doom doing in a Spider-Man movie? Because he looked like Robert Downey Jr. and they want to tug on that Tom Holland. He need to be in a Fantastic Four film. That's his villain. Stop spreading villains around. Stop putting niggas in places that don't belong. That's the problem. That is the overall problem with society nowadays. People trying to be put in spaces they don't belong. And they know they don't, but they forcing themselves. I'm going to leave it at that. Next, a Game of Thrones.
That joke fake, bro.
You said what?
I said that stuff is definitely fake, bro. That little excerpt, somebody typed that out, bro. Gotta be.
Next news, a Game of Thrones movie is in the works at Warner Brothers. No director or writer is currently attached to the project. We like, love, or redact this news.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it, but then I hear the part where it's like no director or tender. This is fake then. Where is this coming from? Who's making it?
Nah, I heard they talked. They haven't said directed, but they've said that they making a movie. I think somebody from Warner Brothers said it too. Somebody.
I like the potential that there's a film that's going to be made. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Jennifer Cale will return and may. Well, this is the next one. Yeah, Jennifer Cale will return and may potentially help introduce her cousin Johnny Blaze in the MCU. Do we like, love, or redact this possible news?
We love it.
Love it too. Give us a hell yeah, brother. Okay, so my next question is: do we think they're gonna do Johnny Blaze in a movie or a Disney Plus So, where should he first appear? I guess is my question.
Whenever they do Midnight Suns. Because what they could do is, if they make a Midnight Suns movie, they can have her show. They can have the Midnight Suns come to her, right? Trying to recruit her for the team, since she's obviously a witch. She's like, oh no, I'm busy with XYZ, but my cousin got a demon in him. Take him. My cousin, yeah, they could do something like that. That's like an easy way that doesn't need too much plot, too much talking. It's just like, go take my cousin, bro.
Right. I can see that. Next is Star Wars episodes 10, 11, 12 are reportedly in the works. Simon Kinberg is writing the trilogy. There's a bit of discourse and rumors on whether it'll be either a continuation of the Skywalker saga or the start of a new trilogy. Do we like, love, or redact this news?
Does question, because I know Star Wars, but obviously not as much as you. Is the recent movies, they're still considered the Star Wars? I mean,
yeah, that's all Skywalker saga.
Okay, so even with Ren and all them.
Yeah, because she's a Skywalker technically.
Okay. I'll say, honestly, I'll say like, because kind of just because, like, why not have some new story?
Yes, if it's a continuation of the Skywalker saga, redacted. I'm tired of that because they killed it already with episode 8 and 9. There was nothing left to clean up, and so please leave that in the grave. Don't decimate that grave because y'all already murdered it. Make some new story. Keep it fresh. Yeah. If y'all bring in some new fans, just make it fresh.
Yeah, because I'm like, please. I'm like, at this point, if you keep doing that Skywalker story, you're in Fast and Furious territory with movies at this point, where it's like,
bad.
You can only do so much, bro, with the same kind of characters or same line of characters, so to speak. Whereas it doesn't seem like, all right, bro, we've seen all this shit before.
Right, and it's like they're already dead. Essentially, I mean, the only Skywalker left, not even, because Kylo Ren, who was technically the son of Han and Leia, who's a Skywalker, that nigga dead.
That nigga dead too?
I think he died in episode 8 or 9.
Damn. Is Ren dead?
Ren is still alive.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, all the Skywalkers are dead. So leave them dead.
Yeah. Leave them in the grave, alone. Bro.
Make the shit about Grogu. We want some Grogu shit, actually. Fast forward it. In 900 years later, we got a baby Yoda in this bitch.
I was gonna say 900 years, he's still gonna be. He's still
gonna be a teenager. Restoring the Jedi Temple. But yeah, if it's the continuation of the Skywalker saga, redacted. If it's the Grogu saga, now we talking. Some comments. This isn't more spoiler like a little redacted. We're just gonna call it if this is real or bullshit. Okay. Kevin Feige speaks. I guess he was at some conference or something, and he was speaking on Blade, and he said, "quote We're committed to Blade. We love the character. We love Mahershala Ali's version of him. I can say that the character will make it to the MCU." Is this real or bullshit?
It's real because he had to say it, because what else are you gonna say?
Real in the sense of, do we believe that Blade is coming to the MCU? No.
No time. If it comes to the MCU, it's not gonna be for another 3 years minimum.
I was about to say 7. Yeah,
I'm being nice with 3.
They're getting the Black Adam treatment right now.
Yeah,
And
it's probably after Doomsday, and Doomsday is what 2027.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's gonna be at least 3 years before they make this movie, or they even start. So, yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, redact that bullshit. And finally, the Predator Badlands movie will have the Predator as the protagonist. These quotes are coming from the director, saying that creating a character you connect with, but are also super intimidated by, has been challenging but exciting. Movie releases next year in November 7th, 2025. Do we like, love, or redact the possibility or like the Predator as a protagonist?
I say like, just because at this point, I mean, we've seen them hunt from modern times to ancient times. So, and this was supposed to be futuristic, right?
Yeah, this is the futuristic one.
Yeah, so shit, make them switch it up a little bit for the next one.
Yeah, me personally, I say redact only because, you know, there's a strict formula I believe that makes these Predator movies work. Like you take a thrown away script of whatever movie it is, throw the Predator in there, and now he fucks some shit up, and now the whole movie flips on his head. That literally is the making of a great Predator movie. That's what happened in Prey. That's what happened in the first Predator. You got guerrilla terrorist stopping a operation going on, and then the Predator shows up. That's what happened in the second movie. You got gang violence going on and on a hot summer day in whatever LA County they was at, and the Predator shows up.
That shit still crazy to me. Nigga just showed up, bro.
Then the Predator shows up. So I just believe that is the formula that they need to be following. Put them anywhere. Futuristic. You got some cyberpunk bullshit going on, and the Predator shows up. Now you got to deal with this nigga. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm open to be proven wrong, but at this point, I don't know. I just think it's not a, like, because every time they do something different from that formula for a Predator movie, it's just not good to me. Like, Predators was not a good movie.
I think it really just gonna depend on how heavy they lean into the I guess the protagonist idea.
Yeah, like it could be someone worth following.
Yeah, in my mind, that's how I'm viewing it, as like,
right,
we're following his view, the Predator's viewpoint. That's a crazy name to say out loud, honestly. Oh my goodness. Where's Chris Hansen, boy? You're following his perspective more so.
Right.
I can't even talk about this anymore, bro. Oh man, but you get what I'm saying, bro.
I get what you're saying.
You're seeing his perspective more on everything, and maybe like the kills and everything like that. Because usually it's the main character, whoever the human is, perspective. So,
and maybe
if it's like that,
yeah, I was just gonna say, like, maybe in this movie, like, they're gonna have to hunt something more intimidating than them. Like, they're hunting another, I guess, badder predator, or not even a predator. They're hunting some.
They're hunting some cyborg.
Figure out, okay, if this got the Predator shook, what the fuck is this?
Some cyborg, futuristic, cyberpunk. Boy got some crazy exoskeleton suit. I don't know.
That nigga hunting a mazo. Now, but with that being said, it is time to get into our infamous bag. Feed, please drop the music.
Yeah, bitch, I'm in my bag. Yeah, bag.
So this get in our bag question is stemmed from a tweet. I just found it that that I found that I think prompts for a good conversation. So the tweet originally is a tweet from someone quoting an IGN post saying, "Agatha all along isn't just a great." Let me share my screen so the audience can see it. But Agatha all along isn't just a great new addition to the MCU. It showcases a greater need for the mega Marvel franchise to tell more unique stories that don't fit the traditional superhero narrative. Someone took to the internet and was like, what frustrated me so much about this is that the MCU doesn't do traditional superhero narratives. The MCU really has like one or two actual superheroes in the first place. Everyone else seems to just hang around until they get called for a strike force team. So the redacted rule, or not redacted rule, to get our bad question, or I guess discussion is, do the MCU have traditional superhero narratives? And if they are, what are they? Do the MCU have traditional power forwards?
Honestly, recently, no. I think the original pre-Infinity War, they had traditional superhero like narratives and things, right? And you see that with Iron Man, Captain America, Incredible Hulk,
Yeah.
and Thor.
Yeah. I would say definitely Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor are like the original traditional superhero narratives.
Yeah.
Now,
Cause
I mean, like you
though
said, post Endgame, Moon Knight.
everything is a team. Yeah, honestly, yeah, because honestly, outside of Moon Knight, everything has had a team involved.
Because
If we're just talking about that aspect.
even with Miss Marvel, but that I wouldn't really necessarily like. Yes, you could argue Miss Marvel. It's really only like two that you could have a genuine conversation about. It is Miss Marvel and arguably Moon Knight. That's it.
Yeah.
All them other ones, no, they're not.
Yeah, because
They're just
Spider-Man,
literally there's a strike team.
Spider-Man, outside of the
But they
first
didn't
one?
create that. I'm saying like in terms of and even MCU narratives, he was pretty much Iron Man's little bro.
Yeah.
Until he died. And then they try to make him an Iron Man archetype.
Okay, so you're saying that's just the MCU itself established, like
MCU established.
So no Sony type deal. Okay. Then yeah, it'd just be Moon Knight, Miss Marvel.
Because let me see.
Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, maybe. I mean Black Panther.
I mean, but again, but that pre Endgame, yes. But now I don't even know if that was traditional superhero, more so just like a coming of age story. At least that traditional, the first Black Panther, the second one, it literally was just a memorial of Chadwick Boseman.
But he got introduced first in Civil War, didn't he?
He did.
So could you even say
task force team?
Yeah, he was on task force. He was on a task force
that
first
nigga was just
before
hanging around in Wakanda till his daddy got killed by the Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm trying to think of shit that they didn't start off in a task force in a movie. At least in the MCU. Obviously in comics, we all know they have their own stories first. Right. But yeah, because Iron Man, it was thrown in. Was Thor on the Avengers first?
No.
So they made the Thor movie, The Thor movie came out before Avengers, right?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. Damn, is it just those three?
I really think it's literally just Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man. Those are the definitive ones. But again, those movies are how old now?
Iron Man was 2007.
And Captain
2008.
America was
2008. What? Captain America was 2011? 12?
Let me look it up.
I know Iron Man was 2008.
Yeah, Captain America was 2011.
Okay. And Thor was like 13, 12?
Thor was 2011 as well.
Oh, damn. They both was the same year?
Well, because I guess they were still just making movies.
Yeah, they were just doing origins. I don't know who else has had an origin.
Doctor Strange. But, don't get me started on how the MCU don't like magic. They don't fuck with magic, niggas.
That's why I'm surprised Agatha was good.
Because they actually had magic niggas doing magic shit.
Yeah. Yeah, outside of those three, everybody else has had, at least in the MCU, everybody else has been on a task force first, and then they get their movie.
And
they haven't really got there.
And the movie is just them doing shit. You're literally just watching them do shit when they're not on the team.
Ant-Man, was he in Civil War first, or did he have his movie
showed up
first?
in Civil War first.
For real? I think his movie was first, and then they showed up.
Yeah, Ant-Man was 2015. Civil War was 2016, so you had a year after.
Okay, so Ant-Man, fourth. And that's not a strong one.
No, it's not. He
literally
was a thief.
Like big superheroes on your team, nobody has really had their origin first. So yeah, after those four,
and just like traditional superhero narratives, like you came from humble beginnings, you got this great power, and now you're yielding this great responsibility. Or just like that, you came into this. It's only 3 that are 10 plus years old now.
Yeah, because honestly, all of them had the same. I'm trying to think of other shit, bro. Yeah, that's really all of them. Those 3, 4.
Post and game is only 2. Arguably.
Yeah, Moon Knight, Miss Marvel.
In terms of Moon Knight, that nigga already had his shit. He already had his. The nigga was already crazy. So, really, it was just Miss Marvel. She's the one that came from humble beginnings. Just a Jersey girl. And I don't even remember how she got her shit. Oh, the Bengals.
Yeah.
She got them Bengals. And now she's Miss Marvel, hanging out with Carol Danvers.
Because Captain Marvel, what was her first movie? I don't know why
Captain Marvel, but that
okay.
Don't get me started about it. That movie was literally Black Adam. That movie was Black Adam before Black Adam.
Yeah, because everything else has been, that's this task force, you on a strike team, and then you get your movie.
Shang-Chi?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Then I guess it's 2. I mean, yeah, Shang-Chi, but we ain't seen Shang-Chi in anything.
Wait, she's Shang-Chi in like 8 years.
We haven't even seen Shang-Chi in an animated. The next time we're seeing Shang-Chi
It's
an
Dooms.
animated Marvel project in Marvel Zombies. He wasn't even in What If Season 2. It was that nigga dad.
Hey, man.
These niggas don't fuck with. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it.
Watashi was star.
They got her in there though.
Oh shit, She-Hulk?
Nah, man.
She-Hulk don't count. Come on, man.
No, it doesn't.
She-Hulk count.
It does not. What did she do?
She had a TV show, bro. That's all that matters. She had a TV show, man.
Nah.
I forgot she's in the MCU. Where's she been?
Twerking with Megan Thee Stallion. With that ugly ass son of the whole guy.
Bro, don't get me started on that shit, boy. Skinhead, boy.
Working with Deadpool, Wolverine, working with Deadpool's fourth wall dialect coach. No, but I don't know. It's really like only 3. Like traditional superhero narratives. Because I guess the traditional superhero narrative, you essentially come from, metaphorically speaking, nothing. Or you come from where you don't have.
Yeah, you do the hero's tale.
Yeah, the hero's journey. You gain
start
something
from,
and now you're someone different.
Yeah. You go on that adventure. You may lose something along the way and you gain something at the end. That's kind of just, granted, I feel like all their movies do that. They do the essential superhero tale adventure. But like you said, the only ones that started not in strike teams are those we named. Everybody else got their superhero tale narrative after just appearing in a movie in a strike team.
Yeah.
So yeah, they don't do their introductions aren't traditional. They're just like cameo. That's honestly that's Marvel's thing. Granted, we knew this already, but that's exactly how they don't do traditional like, here's a movie, go see him. It's always, what character are we getting a cameo of? Because this is how we digest introductions from them now.
Yeah.
It's not a movie. It's just, this character's in this movie, boom. And we may get a movie of them, we may not. But more than likely, they'll be in another movie with another team.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's really not no standalone introductions really no more. It's just kind of like, you get that initial cameo, then you're on somebody's team.
Yep. But
I never thought about that. That's interesting. I'm glad this was a good conversation. I like that one.
I appreciate that. Well, Feet, if you did not have a get in our bag,
I did not.
then we can go ahead and get into our final segment, the redacted rule. Redacted rule for the show. Make sure you guys are taking out your trash. No, fuck that. If my redacted rule is, if you got loud ass neighbors, your first instinct should not be to call the police on them. Your first instinct should be, hey, knock. Tell them, hey man, I'm trying to go to sleep, or it's late, like it's past quiet hours, dog. Your first instinct should not be to call the police and didn't get the shit shut down. Don't ask me why I'm saying this specific rule. Just know it's from experience. Twice.
God damn. They what?
Yeah.
They did this last week?
They They did it recently, and then the first time it was like earlier in April. Having a kickback. Both times. Music on. First time it was cops banging on the door. It was like two of them. They're like, man, turn this shit down or we finding you. Second time again. This time it was one cop. It was like, first time, if I got to come again, it's like a $500 fine.
What?
I'm like, that is insanity.
I pay rent. I pay rent. Fuck off my property. I got my doorway.
But yeah, that is my redacted rule. If you have neighbors being loud, do not call the police first. Talk to them.
My redacted rule is go fishing, man. Go fishing. And literally and figuratively, metaphorically, however you want to put it, go fishing. Cast, throw some bait out there, do a quick cast, reel something in. If you don't reel nothing in, look, man, you're at the same place you just was. But if you do reel something in, you eating and you better about it. So whether that's for a goal, goddamn something you looking to achieve, throw a bait out there, man. The worst that can happen is you're at the same spot and you just have to cast again. The best thing that can happen is you throw the bait out there, you cast it, and you reel something in that's crazy and good for you. Go fishing.
A great way to end the show. Thank you guys again. I know this was a long one. But again, appreciate y'all for rocking with us for another episode. Road to 100. Again, make sure you guys comment, share what y'all want us to talk about. Follow us on all social medias. Rate us a 5-star on all listening platforms. Make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast feeds on all platforms. We're on all listening platforms. We are on all listening platforms.
And we are on YouTube. Subscribe. Y'all been doing the views. YouTube. We've been getting the views.
The views on the IG reels. We want those views on. We want those subscriptions on YouTube. 50 subscribers by the end of the year. We can get there. We're at 22 right now. I think last time I checked.
Especially with how the views doing on the videos, it'd be like 100-some views. Recently, it's been like every video been like 100-some. I'm like, all right, y'all watching? Now just go click that red button.
Go click that subscribe. It's free to subscribe.
It is.
But with that being said, it has been your boy DanDaDan.
It's been your boy Wafiq.
And we're out.
Peace.
Recipes call me, I'ma show 'em how to shoot. On the 4-5, jump in the ass, my crew. Yeah, I'm stepping with a fat, keeping all of the hoes on mute. Pull up park, could be yellow with a brew. 48 vert, quick burns. Crazy 8s in the back, yeah, the trunk on hot like a cube. 40 on me when I'm in the backseat. Blotter, paper pre-cut. Chris make juice to the drop like ink. Chain came with a clean plate, came with a sink. The Parator came with a mate. Tricones white like paint. My hoe by the hoe cause she know it's my king. Hit on my side, cause I drop a song. Think you should hit up the link. The phenotype came from the pink Colombian thing. Yeah, the genetics unique. See it right on the beat. I'm teaching the hoe like I'm Play-Doh. I got the veggies like by the tomato. You got a basic hoe making Alfredo. I put a bag on the hoe my payroll.